Good morning. Hey guys, it's D Thomas coming back with another day in the life of a medical biller and coder. So today is a pretty busy day. I'm finishing up a very large denial project that I've been working on for the past week or so. So today is my final day to complete that, so I'll be getting that done. And then also I will be continuing to study for my CDIP exam. That is coming up next week, so I need to crank that out and finish studying so I can be 100% prepared for that. So that is what I have planned for today. So let's go ahead and get started. So in this project, it's a very large denial project that is worth about a little over $500,000 of older claims from 2020 that denied either for timely filing or contractual reasons. So the payer is giving us the opportunity to not only submit a letter stating why we will be better in the future, but to also let them know what was not paid, what we expected payment on, and what we received payment for. So we have to compile this spreadsheet, submit that to them for review, and then they will make the final determination whether or not to pay us. So this is something that happens very frequently in the billing and coding arena. Obviously, denials are something that is pretty standard. Even with pretty straightforward claims, you'll get denials here and there. Sometimes it'll be very specific things that you'll know how to correct, and then other times there will be remarks and information at the bottom that may not be very straightforward to where you can say, oh, this was wrong. It may require a little further investigation, a little more follow-up may be required in order to really get a full picture as to what happened and how to correct what went wrong. So that's very typical, very standard in billing and in coding, where there's corrections or revisions that have to be made. So that'll be something that'll happen in anyone's day in life if they are doing this kind of work. So something to keep in mind if you're not already in the field, if you're new to the field. These are things that you should be expecting. And if you like to investigate things, if you like to figure out problems, if you're a natural problem solver, this would be something that you would actually enjoy. Like myself, I like to track things and figure out what went wrong and actually come up with a solution at the end. So it's actually kind of exciting and rewarding for me to do this type of work. I actually like to work denials because a lot of times people think that they can't get paid for certain things because that's the initial response but oftentimes there is a way around it. A lot of the times there is a way around it and a way to actually get reimbursed for services, even if you initially thought that that was not the case. No actual Starbucks today. I'm trying to do better, so I went ahead and ordered like a lot of stuff from Whole Foods and Amazon yesterday, just to try to stop me from going to Starbucks so much, and also just ordering food in general so much. When I'm in Michigan, I really have no choice because I don't live in Michigan. So when I'm there working, honestly, I kind of do have a choice. I could pack things and keep it, whether I'm staying in a hotel or with family. I really could, but I don't because it's easier to just, when I get there, order something and then go home. But if I'm at home, I really need to stop the madness. Like, do I think I'm rich? I'm not rich at all. And food is very expensive. Like, I was doing the math. I spent over $700 in Grubhub or Postmates and Grubhub combined, probably more than that because I don't think I added the two. I normally use Postmates, but Sometimes I'll switch it up depending on what I'm trying to get. But yeah, probably close to $1,000 for the month of August in food deliveries. Like, what? Why? I don't even, huh? Yeah, so no, never again. All right, guys, so it is about 8:20 a.m. It is Friday, so every Friday we have our regular meetings. Most of us work virtually, so this is a Teams. I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with Teams, Microsoft Teams. It is a Teams meeting that we have every Friday with everybody in the organization. So very informational, sometimes even very humorous with all of these different people and their different topics and going on. So again, very insightful, very much needed with people working from home, some in the office, some clinicians. So it's just a good way for everybody to touch base and stay connected and pretty much stay on the same page. So that is getting ready to get started here in about the next 5 minutes or so. They usually run pretty good on time. So I'm gonna pop into that. That usually lasts about an hour, give or take, sometimes more, depending on what time of the month it is and what all they need to go over, but usually about an hour. So what I'm gonna do right now is I haven't eaten yet. I've just had this coffee, half of it. So I'm gonna make something to eat really quick. I don't know what I can make in 9 minutes, probably some eggs. So that's what I'm gonna go do. You need to start looking up that stuff so you can help me, because you probably would be a lot better at it than me.
Because from YouTube videos I watch, people that they always be saying,
Yeah.
You know, and I said, and all of a sudden it was like, look on the side of the seat. I looked on the damn side of the seat and it was right there. What is that?
Baby look good. You want a little bit?
Yeah, I'll take a little bit.
Their website. And then I did mention the telephonic. Okay, so that meeting is not over, but there's another meeting or training that I have to be a part of for the state of Michigan. They have recently updated modifiers for payers. So they're basically going over that. Hate to join a meeting unmuted or with the camera on, and that wasn't your goal. so I just minimize that. But they're doing a training over modifier changes for fiscal year 2022, which begins next month, October 1st. So they're just preparing us for those changes. So I'm going to eat my eggs and listen to these updates and changes so I can be aware of things that I need to make my team aware of for the new year, and also for myself to be aware of as well. So I will be watching this now for about the next probably hour or so. All right, guys, so it is about 5:12, my favorite time of the day because it's my birthday. 5:12 p.m. I am officially wrapping up for the evening. Maybe I might jump back on after we come back from the movies tonight. We're going to the drive-in. Haven't been there since I was a kid. We're going to see Candyman, of course. But I might jump back on because one of my billers had an issue with one of her payers and getting a particular claim to process correctly. So I'm gonna go jump back in and see what she did and see what happened, and if I can help her, if she doesn't help herself already, but when I come back. So that's pretty much it for today. I got through all my meetings. I got the payer denial issue that I've been doing all week long. I finally wrapped that up and got that submitted, so hopefully it will be approved. If not, I'll be redoing it again. But that is about it, and at least for my work day, and you guys can follow me to the movies. You excited to see Candyman?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be scary?
I'm not scared of stuff like
Do you think you won't be able to sleep tonight?
I will.
You sure? Alright, we'll circle back to that.
Plant-based. I bought 2 up plant-based.
You miss me? I wasn't gone that long. So we're back from Candyman. Give you a review. What did you think?
Out of what, 10 or 5?
10.
I give it like a 9.25 I'd say.
And what would have made it better? What would have did the extra 0.75?
If people wouldn't just have their lights on and stuff moving around, like having their cars in front of the whole
Oh, you
screen.
talking about at the drive? Okay. So not the movie, but just the atmosphere.
It was no. Like 9.99.
9.99. Okay. That's pretty close to a 10. So yeah, it was a really good movie. I would give it, honestly, maybe about an 8.5. I just wish it was longer and a little bit more detailed, but other than that, it was really good.
Yeah.
So now we're back, and I guess apparently NBA 2K22 came out today.
Yeah.
So now that is my final purchase for this evening. I have to
You don't
buy
have
this
to-
game
Yeah.
for him. So it's better than going to GameStop. Guess we can do it right here.
It's $60, y'all. Did y'all pay $60 for an NBA game?
Not when you can get a practice test or practice booklet for coding for $60.